So it's been 2 weeks since the last video and boy I've done a lot. I started the first week off strong by throwing away the bamboo resource pack ID and redesigning what to do with the resource pack. Doing so, I stumbled upon the most useless blocks, the dead corals. I basically see no good use for them when it comes to building, but there are so many of them and they are so useful when it comes to adding detail to the terrain. I used Mr. Crayfish's 3D model maker. It's an awesome program, easy to use, and it just helps out a lot in general. So I made myself a few wall shrooms, aka 3D mushroom models that can be placed on walls and trees and stuff and things. Problem was, to add multiple variations seemed to be impossible. I tried for hours to make it work, looking for tutorials, but I couldn't really find any. I literally almost went insane due to the amount of black and purple I've seen working on this resource pack. But through trial and error, I made it work, and I couldn't be happier with the result. Having done that, I decided to put on my Bob Ross coupe and started working on happy little trees, because I wanted to be able to at least show you one of the biomes done, even though I'm still working on the actual map. So I decided to work on a spruce forest, burning a few trees in the process, because we don't make mistakes, we have happy little accidents. Like setting trees on fire, simply because I didn't like their design enough. Anyhow, having done a lot of those, it was once again time to work a bit more on the resource pack and editing some more of the coral blocks. It was at this point that I remembered that I forgot to mention the name of the project in the last video. It's a name that I've used many times before, and actually one of my good friends made a logo for it a year or so back. So I decided to hit him up, and he responded with, in a funny way, thanks. Considering that permission to take it, we just go yoink and throw it in the resource pack. Now that that's out of the way, let's continue working on the map. I decided to open up World Machine once again to do some more work. I wanted to add rivers using one of World Machine's special functions, but that didn't go over too well. So once again I threw a couple of hours into the trash. This thing is getting really full. So after that I only did some minor changes like working on the ocean floor and left it there. So then we went back to making even more trees. I'm already sick and tired of making trees and I know I have to make way more. So that's gonna be fun. Realizing the amount of effort it would take me, somebody came with a great idea. Why not just use saplings? And honestly, that's possibly the best idea I've heard so far. So that's what I did. No, I didn't do that. Don't use saplings. Please don't. So yeah, burning some more trees in the process and making some more variations, I then decided to use one of the corals for a bird nest. Though the ID sticked around, I ended up changing the color around just a tad bit. It was simply just too bright. Now this is the point of the video where we have a shameless self-promotion. Please like this video and subscribe to the channel to see more updates in the future, and make sure to check out my Twitch channel. I go live multiple times a week and I really enjoy chatting with you guys. Also, thanks to the help of Annette, this guy, I've set up a Discord channel for everyone interested in this project, but also for people who have their own projects going on, so they can meet others like me and to share and create more ideas. So far there's not that many people on there, but it's pretty fun. Also, I bought myself a new mic, this beauty, and we've almost reached 50 subscribers on YouTube, so thank you very much guys. Though that might not seem like a lot, it means a lot to me. Now, having done some work on rivers in World Machine, I really wanted to spruce up the world even more. So I made some rocks that I can spawn around the world with random rotations and shape. Wanting to see how the stuff I made so far looked, I threw together a test scene and I absolutely loved it. Sadly enough, I don't have the actual save anymore. I've been throwing a lot of my screenshots on Discord, so yeah, be sure to check that out if you want to see more progress in between videos. Now, wanting to do even more river related things, I went to see if I could make some river grass and cattails. So making the actual 2-block high model wasn't too hard, and even getting the texture to work was a lot easier than other resource pack related things I've done so far. But then this weird shadow glitch happened, and I just didn't think I could possibly fix it. Now, how it interacted didn't really make any sense. Not only did it only show up on certain sides, it didn't show up when a block was placed next to one side, but it did when it was placed to another side. It just absolutely made no sense. So, being tired of trying to fix it, I wanted to see how some variations would look. Being lazy and not wanting to draw up more plans, my brain went to, alright, I'll just make them rotate. Something that doesn't really work on the crossed models, like normal grass and stuff like that. But, for some reason, the 90-degree angle and the 270-degree angle did not have the shadow glitch going on. I don't know why, but they don't. So yeah, like Bob Ross would say, I had a happy little accident. Being an idiot, I actually made it work. Now, other textures that I've worked on so far is adding more variations to the tall grass and the short grass and stuff like that. I want to do a lot more with those, also with the flowers and stuff like that, so that's gonna come up soon enough. Now approaching the end of the second week, I really wanted to show you guys what I made so far and how it looked. So I threw together a prototype map. Now making this map actually took a lot longer than I originally would have thought, but I am very happy with the results. So let me show you how that looked. Not only did I have to export around 160 different schematics, it also took me around 5 hours to actually make the map work properly. There are still some glitches with it which we have to fix later on, but so far it's pretty good. Now that all was out of the way, I realized, you know, I made a Trello and I haven't used it because I made it to look cool. So let's actually update that a bit more and add all the other ideas I've came up with so far. Now there's still a lot more to be done when it comes to getting the map finished. Not only do I need to make more textures and models, some of which I think you guys will really enjoy, I've got some crazy ideas I want to try with them. But I also still have to make a lot more trees, so that would probably take another month or so. But after that I can start working on the mechanics and building the rest of the map, which honestly I can't wait to start working on. Now having said that, once again be sure to check out my Twitch to see more regular updates and see me working on this map and to come up with ideas with you guys and explain a bit more about it all. These videos are relatively short so you don't have the time to explain everything. Or be sure to check out my Discord where I'm very active as well. Now other than that, I really hope you enjoyed this video. It took me a long time to make once again. I did a lot of stuff I believe, and I think the map is currently coming along nicely. Also one last thing before you click away. The map will be downloadable from my Discord. I'll post a link in there, so be sure to check that out if you want to see it up close and personal. The textures will be in there as well, so you can actually see everything I've done so far. Not only that, once all the schematics are done for the trees and everything, I will post them online for free for everyone to use. So be sure to keep an eye out on those if you really like them. Other than that, have a wonderful day everyone, and I hope to see you all in the next video.